A Channel 2 Action News investigation shows Confederate symbols have a powerful significance for some groups in Georgia, including the so-called alt-right. Members of those groups maintain, though, they're not racist symbols. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie started digging into white supremacist groups in Georgia after the deadly rally in Virginia in August. Mark's live at the Georgia Capitol with both sides. Mark?
Well, this story involves Confederate monuments, but also the rebel flag and the differing views of two men with connections to the story of what used to be the Georgia flag.
This was the last battle flag to be raised over the state capital of Georgia.
Something that is offensive to a substantial part of our population should not be a symbol of the state.
We really have got to decide what kind of country we intend to be.
We are booming right now.
Chris Hill says the old Georgia state flag hanging on his garage wall during a 3% security force militia meeting used to fly over the state capitol.
I have a flag. It's called the flag of the United States of America.
Former Governor Roy Barnes says his role in taking down the state flag, which prominently featured the Confederate battle flag, may have cost him a second term.
If it did cost the election, it's not the end of the world.
In our investigation of the alt-right close to home, the rebel flag.
I love the Confederate flag.
That flag can no more be defended than the swastika.
And Confederate monuments played a prominent role.
I'm supposed to be silent while people go and vandalize our statues and tear down monuments to our heroes like Robert E. Lee, and that offends me. It disgusts me.
There is no glory in fighting to defend human bondage, period.
It's about our ancestors.
Self-described Southern nationalist Brad Griffin says he helped promote the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia that infamously culminated in violence, and a central purpose was to protect monuments honoring Confederate generals, Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson.
I don't have any problem with Confederate monuments, but you know, we're the monuments to those that were held in bondage for 400 years.
You do have a reaction when you see a Confederate flag or a memorial, because the first thing that pops in your mind if you're African American is slavery.
Chris Hill says those at his militia meeting oppose racism. He claims the Civil War is about attacks as well as slavery.
Don't want to see that battle flag being used as a racist tool to promote racism.
When people say it's about racism, they're just totally uneducated about it.
Some of these folks refuse to accept the fact that the Confederate battle flag has become a racial symbol.
This is a hot button for a lot of folks, the Confederate flag. Why you fly it?
Because it's my heritage.
What about if it offends people who are descended from slaves?
Well, first off, it wasn't a symbol for slaves. Had nothing to do with slaves.
The Civil War was fought over slavery, and everybody can scream to their highest voice or anything else. But if you study history dispassionately, you know that to be true.
There's got to be a middle ground or a solution to people coming to an understanding of it hurts something in black people's spirit.
Now, Tara Brandow, the woman with the Confederate flag next to the pickup truck, says she denounces the KKK and hate groups. Hill says some 3%ers do not consider themselves alt-right. And in fact, the male in the mask we interviewed said he does not. I believe it was Governor Barnes who pointed out basically it took a while, but we now also have a memorial to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the state capitol, long after those other statues appeared. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.